So in the first type, there is a question. Container 1 has milk and water in the ratio of 2:5. After adding 4 liters of water from the container 2, the ratio between milk and water in container 1 becomes 1:3. Find the quantity of milk in the container. So in this type of problem, you are given with the initial ratio, final ratio, and some quantity will be added or removed, and then they will ask about the quantities, that what is the quantity. So how to solve these problems? To solve this type of question, we have to frame the question, the equation. So from this ratio, what we can say, there is a the ratio of milk as to water is 2:5, which means there is 2x amount of milk and plus there is a 5x amount of water. Okay, this is what we can say. What is this x? This x is common factor we use to make ratios. For example, I say there is a container and there is a 20 liter of uh, milk and 50 liter of water. Okay, it is water and 20 liter of milk. So what will be the ratio of milk and water? It is 20:50. Now to reduce this ratio to the shortest form, then we have to divide it by common number. We can divide it by 10 and 10. The ratio will be 2:5. So here 10 is our x in this example. Okay, but for this problem we have to find this value of x. So how we can find? We know that final ratio is 1:3. So we have to just write the ratios like 2x upon 5x plus 4. Okay, what is this 2x? This is milk upon water. Okay, 2x upon 5 so 4, and it's equal to the final ratio. Final ratio is given 1:3. So we can frame the equation from here. So it is 6x equal to 5x plus 4, and from here we can calculate the value of x, and x equal to 8 liters. Okay, this is simple, like solving only an equation. So how to find an average price of mixture? Many times there is a questions like this one. Two varieties of rice with prices 30 per kg and rupees 40 per kg are mixed in the ratio of 2:3. Find the mean price. Mean is nothing but average price. Okay, so the question says there is a one rice, type 1 rice, which is price is 30 rupees per kg, and there is a type 2 rice price, which price is 40 rupees per kg, and they both are mixed in the ratio of 2. What will be the average price? Okay, what will be the average price? So how we calculate average? The formula is summation of all price, that is summation of price upon quantity. That's how we calculate. So what we have to do, just add this, multiply this 30 rupees kgs into 2x plus 40 rupees into 3x. Okay, this 2x and 3x are quantities, as we discussed in previous problem. 2x is quantity of type 1 rice, 3x is for type 2 rice. Okay, just never think that these 2 and 3 are just quantities like 2 kgs and 3 kgs. We write the ratios always in the shortest form. So there is common multiplication factor for the ratio, that is x. So now what is will be the quantity? The total quantity will be 2x plus 3x, and that's how we can take this x common. So x 30 into 2 plus 40 into 3 divided by x 2 plus 3, and x can be cancelled, and that's how we will get 36 rupees. Okay, and this is how what this formula is. As you can see, this is the formula, that a1 n1 plus a2 n2 upon n1 plus n2. You can just remember this formula, but in aptitude there is no need to remember formula, just understand the logic to solve the problem, solve 2 to 3, practice some problems, multiple problems, and then you can able to solve the problems. Okay, so here A1 is price of first variety, A2 is price of second variety, and N1 and N2 are the quantities. Okay, and AP is the mean price. So now the question is, it's okay if they ask us to find the average price, we can find it with this logic. But what if they ask for the ratio, that what ratio we have to add, at what ratio we have to mix the two quantities for the mean price. Okay, for this we have to implement the allegation rule. So what is allegation rule? We can understand with this question. In what ratio two varieties of rice of worth 40 per kg and 60 per kg should be mixed to give a variety of worth 46 per kg? This 46 is nothing but your average price. Okay, they don't mention here that it's an average price because they said it's a mixed, so you have to understand it is a average price directly given. Okay, so here to apply allegation rule, what is allegation rule? We have to write this for two prices, like first one is 40 and for second is 60, whatever the uh, average price given is 46. Now subtract this 46 from 60, so 46 minus 60 will be here. So, sorry, 60 minus 46, and here 40 minus 46. Okay, and that's how we can get 14 and 6. Okay, we just subtracted 40 minus 46 and 60 minus 46. We just need to use magnitude because it's quantity, it can't be in negative form, so this is what we get the ratio for quantity. Okay, we just need to apply this allegation rule and you can able to solve any question where you have to find the ratio for given mean price or average price. And as this ratio is 14:6, we have to rewrite it in reduced form, so just divide by common number, that is 6 by 2 and 14 by 2, and this will be 7:3 for the mean price 46. Okay, so third type of questions are where you are asked to find the final quantity when one quantity is drawn from the container and then replaced by another one. Okay, let's see this with the question. A container has 1000 liters of wine, and from this 100 liters of wine is drawn from container and filled with the water. Okay, this process is done 2 more times. What is the ratio between the wine and water in the final mixture? What is ratio of wine and water in the final mixture? That's what asked. So we can use this formula for this type of questions, where F is the final quantity, where and I is initial quantity, R is removal rate, F is final quantity, and N is number of processes. Number of processes is number of time drawn and number of times added. For this particular question we can say the question says this process is done 2 more times. That means it's already done 1 time, so 1 plus 2 equal to now 3 times the wine is drawn and water is replaced. So we have to implement this formula. How we can use this formula? So just what is the initial quantity of wine? This is 1000, and 1 minus removal, what amount of wine is removed? It is 100 from initial 1000 liters, and for what time this process done is 3, and that's why the answer will be 729. Now 1000 minus 729 equal to 271, so the ratio, final ratio will be 729 as to 721. Okay, this is the final ratio we can get, and from this ratio we can conclude that 729 is final y in quantity. Okay, so this is how you can solve the question, this type of questions, with a simple formula. Okay, to solve some questions, you can prefer to join our Telegram group so that you can practice the questions. And if this video helped you, then please like this video and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.